to my left side, and then back, and then switch sides. So lunge forward with my right, twist across. You can go back and forth a couple times if you want here before you come up. Again, we're trying to just open up the hips, get a little bit of the oblique stretch in there, and we'll get some jumping jacks, high knees coming up next. So maybe just do one more rep each side there. And then we'll do some high knees. So high knees, you can always just have your hands out if you want. And you're trying to tap your hands, or you can just use your arms for momentum as well. It allows you to get a little bit more height in the legs. And again, this one's just to get the heart rate up. And we'll go into jumping jacks. So just last exercise, just do about 20 jumping jacks here. And actually, this is gonna help you with your first exercise as well. And then take it down. If you were just, I saw a couple of you guys just hopping on now. If you want to do some jumping jacks, high knees, just to warm up, and then we'll get into the workout. But I'll show you guys what the first couple exercises look like. And first, you got pop squats here. So it's a little bit of a power squat, except you're not going to go for super high jumps here. So what you want to do, and I'll show you my legs here first. You're going to squat down, get really good depth on the squat, and then as you come up, you hop to center, hop back out. Hop to center, hop back out for the squat. So that's going to be your first exercise. Just hopping out for that pop squat. You got 30 seconds, and then you're going to come down onto the ground. You'll have a little bit of rest. I think it's 10 seconds there. You're going to come down to the ground and do a single leg hip bridge. So if you wanted to, you could add a weight to your hip here. One leg is straight, the other leg is bent, and then just pressing up off the ground and coming back. Otherwise, your hands could be to the side, press up, back down. So one leg straight, just like your leg climb, but this time you're pressing the hips up off the ground. So those are your two exercises. And the way it's going to work, we have 30-second pop squat, and I think it's a 10-second rest in there, and transitioning onto the floor. And we'll go single leg glute bridge one side, 20 seconds each side.
Do you do the pop squat with the weight, or is that like bad for your joints?
Pop squat you can do with a weight. You don't have to go super heavy. Maybe if you just hold it like close to your chest there. As long as you're keeping it close to your body, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we'll get ready for the pop squat. That first exercise, and again, you guys got 30 seconds. Try to get lots of depth on the squat. Quick hop in and hop back out. So I'll try to join in a couple so you can, if you have questions about the form, you can take a look at my screen there. We'll get started here in about 5 seconds. So 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds, hit your pop squat. Squat down, hop to center. Squat down. And as you get more comfortable with the movement, you can make your feet or that hop a lot quicker. So under 10 seconds, you'll get a quick rest. And 3, 2, and 1. Quick rest. You can lie back down on the ground. One leg up, one leg on the ground, and then pressing up. 2, and 1. So single leg bridge. So what you're doing here is you're really activating your glute to press your hips up. You got 5 seconds, and we'll take a quick break and get into the other side. 2, and so drop it down, switch legs. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hit the other leg. So what you want to do with that leg that's planted, press the weight into the heel, press the hip up. And what that does, it allows your glute to take most of that load. So hopping back up, you got 5 seconds. Pop squats coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Right back to pop squats. So it was a really quick round, but you got break in between each exercise. And this one's a little bit longer. You got 30 seconds. Halfway, 15. In 3, 2, and 1. 6 seconds. So everyone drop down. Single leg bridges. If you want to add a weight to your hips, just hold that weight there and press up just the same. 2, and 1. So 20 seconds each side. In 2, and 1. Down. And one more side. So after this, we're going to do that 2 more times, so you have 4 rounds total. And 20 seconds, go. Past halfway, under 10. 3, 2, and recovery. So again, 2 more rounds, so right back to those pop squats. Remember, this one's all about the quickness of the hop in the middle. So hit that 30-second pop squats. So think about it, even when you're on the court, you want to make like your jab steps, your changes of direction, you want to make them as quick as you can. So that little hop in the middle, right when you feel your feet touch the middle, try to hop them right back out into that squat. 3, 2, and 1. So drop down and hip bridges. In 2, and 1. Single leg. And nice job. See a couple of you using the heel as that anchor point. You want to really press into the heel to get some height. In 3, 2, and rest. So we're going to finish off other leg here and then do one more round. 3, 2, and switch leg. Second side. And whenever you do single leg stuff like you're doing, and you know how you do in basketball, you do your left hand layups, you do your right hand layups, so you take off of different legs. So we're isolating kind of the glute to give you power on each side. So drop that down. Just one more. So I'm really quick, hop in the center. And 1. So as soon as you feel the toes touch in the middle, hop right back out. Past halfway. 3, 2, and recover. So there's one more each leg, and we'll get a little bit longer break before we start the second round. And right into it. Got 15 already. Keep pushing. Like seeing some good height with the leg or with the hips. And last rep, and then drop it down. So just one more side to go, 20 seconds to finish off block one, and we're already done block one. So finish off strong, last side, last round. In 3, 2, last rep. And nice work. So usually you guys, I give you 3 rounds per exercise, but I gave you 4 there just to get a little bit more of the single leg stuff with your glutes. So everyone, nice work finishing off that first round a little bit longer. And here I'll grab, oops, sorry, it's in the way here. Grab your second block. And we're gonna have a similar pattern. You're gonna have a sumo squat to toes or a calf raise. And then we're gonna go lunge hop on the right side and then lunge hop on the left side. So lunge hop is basically like a lunge to a knee drive. You know, I'll demonstrate that. I know you guys have done that before with me as well. So sumo squat to toes, it's basically a wide stance with your sumo squat. So you want to go as wide as you can with your legs. You're going to squat down, and then as you reach the top of your squat, you're going to press up to your toes and then come back down. So it's a bit slower, but you're really taking the depth of the squat and then trying to get some height with your toes. That's one that you can add a weight to. And what you can do, you can also hold the weight kind of down here between your legs, drop it down close to the ground, and come back up. So that's your first one. And then your lunge to hop, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go into reverse lunge with one leg, and then hop up. Reverse lunge, and hop up. So we got 20 seconds one side, and then we'll switch legs, reverse lunge, and hop. And let's say that we get to like the second, third round, and you're really feeling in your quads, you can't push up for that hop anymore, then just go reverse lunge and drive the knee. Reverse lunge and drive the knee. Try to keep that hop up as long as you can. So if anyone has any questions, I'll give you a chance to ask those now. And then we'll get ready to get started.
We're doing only those 2, right?
Yeah, just those 2. 30 seconds with the squat to toe or calf raise, and then 20 seconds each side for the lunges.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So again, weight, you can grab a weight for the sumo squat. You could either hold it up near your chest, or you can hold it between your legs there as you do it. So just under 5 minutes for this round total, because you only got 3 rounds here. So we'll get started. 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds. Sumo squat down, toe raise, or calf raise. And notice how my chest is always kind of facing forward here. You want to try to get as much depth with your legs before you start bending forward. That's going to get your glutes involved a lot more. 3, 2, and 1. And then lunge to hop. In 3, 2, and 1. So first lunge, drive that knee up, get some height. Remember, if you hit that wall, just go reverse lunge and knee raise. Otherwise, try to keep that hop in as long as you can. 3, 2, and so switch legs, quick break, and we'll go back to it. In 3, 2, and finish off this first set. Some good height, good strength. Halfway already, 10 seconds. Two. So we'll go back to the top sumo squat toe raise or calf raise. Keep calling it that. So right back to it. 30 seconds. So remember, as wide as you can with your legs, and keep the knees wide as well. So you want to press the knees away from each other. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and drop the weight down. If you want, you can even, like, as you're going lunge to hop, pretend you're like laying up the basketball too. So when your one arm comes up, it's almost like you're doing the layup on the left side, and then when you switch legs, just make sure you coordinate your arms, and then you're driving up almost like you're doing a layup on the other side. And 10 seconds rest. In 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Remember, so it's the opposite arm to your knee drive. That's the one that's going up and getting you some power as well. And last rep in 3, 2, and so just one more round. It's just a quick block here. So right back to those sumo squats one more time. 2, and 1. Last 30 with sumos. So just keep going with your sumo squats. I'm just gonna add some tips for the lunge to knee drive. So when you're going for a layup, that knee a lot of times is what protects you against a defender. So really drive that knee up with lots of purpose and lots of power. So 3, 2, and 1. So one more side, or one more each side, sorry. So even if you're not getting the hop, just really get lots of power in that knee drive. 20 seconds. Everyone's getting some good power still. Keep it up under 10. And last rep. So one more side. And then we'll hit some Tabata rounds. So I'll show you how that works. And let's go. Last side. Just keep getting that power. Even if you're getting just a little bit of height off the ground, that's fine, as long as you're driving with lots of purpose with that knee. 3, 2, and grab a quick drink, and I'll get the next set ready, but we will, I'll give you a little bit more time to grab a drink here and shake out the legs a bit before we get into it. And this is the one where we are doing 4 rounds of the exercise, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. So I'll just demo the one at a time, just so we can move through it a bit faster. And just so you're able to, because if I demo it all at the beginning, I might forget anyway of the form, which is fine. So I think it's 4 rounds here, and we'll just do power skips, which are a very similar movement to what you were just doing, but we're going to alternate legs. So we're going 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So power skips, sometimes if you start with opposite arm, opposite leg up, and then what you do, you just switch. And you don't have to go for a lot of height here, but if you go for a little bit more height, it's a little bit more challenging. So it's basically doing the same movement that you were doing, but you're not getting the depth from the lunge. Now you're just kind of staying on your toes and alternating sides. And that's just, the one exercise. We got 4 rounds of 20 seconds each. So if you get ready with that one, if anyone has any questions, you can ask them now. And we'll get ready for the power skips. So start with one knee up, opposite arm up, and then quick hop, and then switch each time. So first round, we're going in 3, 2, And one. So 20 seconds. Just quick steps in between. You're already past halfway, under 10. In 3, 2, and so quick chance to shake out the legs a bit. Got 3 more sets. In 3, 2, and 1. And make sure that you're using the opposite leg, opposite arm go up at the same time, just like you would do in your layup as well. So past halfway. In 3, 2, and so we just got 2 more. You're already 2 into it. So we're in that final stretch for this one. 3, 2, and 1. And a few of you that have your screens on, both or all of you got good form there, getting lots of good purpose with that knee drive. In 3, 2, and so last round power skips. 3, 2. Get some good height here, good speed between the legs, and finish off strong. Five seconds, couple more each side. 3, 2, and so 30 seconds. And then we're going to go into the next exercise, which is calf raise, which is, if you wanted to, here actually I'll pause it at 15 here to give us a little bit of time. If you want to, you can go where, like if you have stairs or something, you can go on the edge of the stairs and then let yourself down lower than the stair and then press up on your toe and let yourself down low. Or what you can do as well, if you have weights as well, you can put them on your shoulders. Just go up to your toes, back down. Toes, back down. And then actually one more option that is a little bit harder as well is if you stay in that low squat, like we've done this one before. If you stay in a low squat, just go to your toes, come back down. That one's a little bit more challenging as well. So any type of calf raise, yeah, if you have a step, sometimes that helps. Just so your heel, like here, would drop lower than the step. You need to press up. Gives you a little bit more range of motion, a little bit more challenge there. Otherwise, yeah, you can hold a squat, hold some weight. So I'll start with 15. Just keep an eye on it there. And we'll get ready. So it's a little bit of a slower exercise on the way down. In 3, 2, and stay low. Do your squat calf raise, or stand straight up. Go with a little bit more power. So power up, slowly down. Power up to your toes, slowly down. In 3, 2. And actually here I'll switch the camera down so you can see my feet as well. But I want you guys to, if you're doing them, especially in a really almost like you hop up to your toes, let yourself down slowly. Up to your toes, down slowly. And even if you're in that iso squat, up to your toes, slowly down. It's going to give a little bit more explosiveness in your hops. So a couple more rounds again. In 2, and 1, hit. So think about it as kind of power up to the toes, and then kind of ease your way back down to the ground. Recovery. And even if you're ever doing calf raises in the gym, we'll get ready for the last round. 2, and 1. Last. That's the way you want to do it, because you want to train yourself how you're going to actually be using your body and your muscles. So with basketball, obviously, or a lot of sports, you're going to want that explosiveness, but also lowering down slowly. That's going to help reduce injuries. And take it down. So got step ups on the left leg, and I forgot to mention this, but I'll hit a quick pause because I want you guys to, if you have a bench that is stable enough, or even a chair that's stable enough, you can do your step ups on a chair. And what you do, I have a bench here. You just keep the one leg up on the chair or the bench. You would step up, step back down, step up, and back down. But always keep that leg up on the chair or bench. And if you don't have a chair or bench or stairs that you could use or that you could do your step ups on, you could just go into a lunge as well. So just lunge down and back up, and then just always stay on that one leg. We'll do 4 rounds with the one leg, and I'll do 4 rounds with the other leg. So I'll give you guys a chance to get like a set of stairs there, or get your bench or your chair. And again, if you don't have that, don't worry, you can hit your lunge. And then we'll get started in a sec here. So if you have any questions, let me know. And then I'll hit play again. Oh, yeah. We still have a little bit of time. But remember, you always keep that top foot on your stair or your step. Always keep it stable on the step. And then just drive up and then come back down. But always keep that leg stable as you step up. So first round, 3, 2, and 1. Step up, or you can hit those lunges. Adding weight to those lunges as an option, just to give that a little bit more challenge. So if you're doing the lunge, just keep your chest up the whole time. Just drop down, right back up. In 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go with that same side again. So you don't switch legs here. Keep that same leg there. Next time we'll do the other one. So 3, 2, and 1. So we're really trying to fatigue that one side before we switch over. So it's going to reduce kind of the break in between each leg. In 3, 2, and 1. So 2 more, and then we'll hit that last leg. And hit that 20 seconds. And nice job with that wide stance, shoulder width apart for the lunge stance. Remember, that's what you want to do to keep those glutes involved and reduce your injury there. In 3, 2. So 1 more, and then we'll have another 30-second break before we get into the other side. But I'll let the timer just run through that one. So last round here, the left or right, whichever leg you're on. In 3, 2, last rep, and down. So again, 30 seconds here, but we're just going to switch legs. So I'll let the timer run. If you want to grab a drink, you can grab a drink. And then we'll go into the other side. And then we'll only have 2 quick rounds to kind of finish off. Both will be kind of mixed with lower body as well as core, so both a little bit of a mix. So next leg, 3, 2, and 1. So there's 4 rounds to finish off here. And nice job adding some weight to those step ups too, if you have it. And with your step ups and lunges, remember, just like you did before, and take a quick break. Just like you were doing with your lunge to hop, your power skips, you're really just focusing on the one side. And next round. Because actually it's, other than maybe when you're going for rebounding, or if you are a 2-foot jumper, a lot of movement in basketball. So take a quick break. A lot of movement in basketball is single leg, even if you're changing directions and putting all weight on the one leg. So second last, 20 seconds. And just one last step there. And then we'll finish off and it'll get a little bit longer break again. So 3, 2, and 1. Last one. You should be really starting to feel that burn. I know you've probably already been feeling it, but in those quads and the glutes, we're just kind of take those muscles or those muscle groups all to failure today. So everyone, nice work finishing off block 3. We got block 4 coming up. And we'll keep going with that same pattern, but I think one more exercise here. Oh yeah. So yeah, a little bit of makes sense. So we have side lunge to knee drive. So it's the same kind of idea that you guys were doing with the reverse lunge to knee drive, but now you're going to go from this side. So, and we did this one last week as well, if you remember it. So you're standing up straight, you're going to let yourself down in a side lunge, and then power up from that position and drive up. Side lunge, and then drive up again with that knee. So we'll do one side, and then we'll switch over and do the same thing. Just make sure you're going opposite arm to get that power up as well. So again, those are back to back, and they're each 20 seconds. And then your next one, you'll have a quick break, and then we'll drop down for 30 seconds of mountain climber. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold your plank position, and then just tuck your knees in, just like that. And if you want to, you can also slow it down, or you could also just hold a plank as well. So we got 3 rounds here. If you have any questions for this round, or sorry, for this block, you can ask them now, but after this, we just got, one more to finish off. So side lunge knee drive this time, so kind of working that lateral side to side power. So we'll get started in 5 seconds here. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So stay on the one leg, drop down to the side, power up. Drop down, power up with the knee. So you're kind of going across the body there. And if you have weights, that's a fine exercise to add weights for. 3, 2, and 1. Go right away. So same thing, just drive that knee up and lots of power. Pass halfway. 3, 2, and so you can drop down. You have a quick 10 seconds mountain climber, holding a plank, and then just tucking the knees in. 30 seconds here, a little bit longer, but try to get right into it. And yeah, if you want to go a little bit slower, you can as well, but just make sure if you go slow, really focus on keeping that plank really flat. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. A little bit longer recovery. You got 20 seconds before we get to that next round. So get ready in that side lunge position. Again, if you have weights, you could hold them near your chest as well, but you're going to have to use a lot more leg power because you don't have your... So first side. Ten seconds already. Get ready to switch. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. And just like you would in like a defensive position, you want to keep your chest facing forward, so you don't want to face the ground. Face as if you're defending someone. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Way to push through those reps. So mountain climber, drop down. If you need a little bit more recovery, that's fine as well. And 30 seconds. So again, just quick tucks in, keeping that plank all the way through. Under 10 seconds. In 2. And so just one more round here, guys, and we'll hit your final block, which, yeah, perfect timing. So remember, we get lots of power in that knee drive. It's kind of the theme of the day. 20 seconds. I know you guys have had lots of those kind of movements, so just kind of pushing out whatever you've got left in the tank there. And last rep that side. 10 seconds. And nice work. Just mountain climbers, last 30. Or again, if you want, you can just hold a plank as well. If you start feeling any up or anything, you can just hold that stable plank. So under 30, finish strong. Otherwise, you could also do a slower mountain climber where you knee drive is a bit slower, but you're still challenging that plank. Under 10, almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We'll grab a quick drink. We just got one more block to go, and then we'll be done. And same sort of thing as your middle block there. We got 20 seconds each exercise. We got 4 rounds. We got 4 exercises, and 2 of these are going to be core exercises, and 2 of them are going to be lower body. So grab a drink, and we'll get ready for it. So jump lunges is just alternating sides. Just starting on one side, jump across the other side, then jump across the other side. And you don't have to do that super fast. Like, you don't have to rush back and forth. You can go slowly and then power up to the other side, pause there for a second, power up to the other side. And if you want to, what you can do as well, like, because I know you guys have had a lot of jumping already, and kind of that power movement. So if you want, you can also just do reverse lunge, stand up, reverse lunge, and stand up, just alternating sides. But if you are doing that one, you could also add weights as well. Otherwise, if you're doing just jump lunges, then don't worry about adding weights here, because you want to be able to stay safe with your knees here as well. So always keeping the stance at shoulder width still. So if anyone has any questions, I'll give a little bit here to ask those, and then we'll get started. Remember, it's 4 rounds back to back with that little rest in between. All right, so looks like we're ready to go. So jump lunge or just reverse lunge, alternate sides. In 3, 2, and 1. So last block, we're in that final stretch here. So if you're jumping, remember, you can drop down slowly, power up to the other side. And your feet should always stay shoulder width apart. So I'll try to tilt it to my legs so you guys can see. So I'm always like that and not really narrow. That's going to hurt my knees. So wide as you go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 2 more. And again, if you are on the jump lunges and you're feeling it burn too much, can't jump anymore, just go reverse. And last round. So finish off strong, just 10 seconds. 3, 2, and recovery. So one more here, then we'll hit some core. So last round, now 20 seconds. And just getting out whatever is left in the tank in this final block. Got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and so we're just doing a little bit of core here coming up. So over-unders, you're gonna lie back, and then with my legs, you're going over and then under with the other side. So just going back and forth here. If you want, you can also just do regular scissor kicks as well. You can always mix it up. The focus of it is keeping your legs straight and keeping your core engaged. So if everyone lies back, I'll let you know when I'll start it here. Also, if you wanted to, a way you can add a weight to this is if you hold it right in front of your chest. So, for example, I would be lying flat and I would be holding my weight right in front of my chest as I do that. And if that's just a little bit of a challenge, just to add that stability for your shoulders. So we'll get ready to get started. As soon as I hit play here, we'll have 4 seconds. And again, you're going over under with your legs, or you can do scissor kicks. So everyone, first round, I'll hit that play. So 3, 2, and 1. Over-unders or scissor kicks. And the focus there, obviously, is keeping the core tight. So press your lower back into the ground. That's going to activate your core. And 3, 2, 1. So drop down. You guys can stay back, stay lying down. And just get ready for that next one. 3, 2, and halfway already. Keep it up. In 3, 2, 1. So everyone, just 2 more here. And we just got 2 more exercises of the day. Second last round, 20 seconds. Just keep it up. Keep that core tight. Keep those legs straight if you can. In 3, 2, and just 1 more to go. We got some broad jumps coming up, and then 1 more core exercise. So 3, 2, 1. Last 20. Just finish off strong. And just 10 seconds. A couple more reps. Nice. So 30 seconds, and it's cut off on the bottom there, but broad jump to back pedal. I'll try to keep the timer running for this one. You're gonna start back, give yourself some space. You're gonna jump forward, and then take your back pedal back to your start position. And then again, jump forward, back pedal to start position. And if you don't have space for this, you could also just do regular jump squats. So we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So jump forward, And then stay low when you're backpedaling as well. So almost like you're doing quick feet back, broad jump, quick feet back. Getting lots of distance here. 3, 2, 1. So finish that last rep, nice work. And we'll get that second round in. 20 seconds. I know you guys have got a lot of jumps already in the bank here. A lot of power exercises, but now we're just kind of taking whatever you've got left in the tank and trying to empty it out. In 3, 2, and 1. So obviously, if you did this at the beginning of the workout, you'd probably get a little bit more distance. You'd have a little bit more in you. So 20 seconds. So don't worry if you're not getting that full jump height, but just push out as much as you can. So you want to feel those muscles just getting right to failure. 3, 2, and 1. One more here. Then we got one more exercise. So last one, longest distance in your jumps. Nice job getting soft landings as well. Looks like you guys are really absorbing your landing. That's a good habit to have. In 2, and so last one's just a regular sit-up, but power is added into the name there because I want you to add power to it. Because this is like kind of the theme of the whole workout, all about power, or kind of transitioning towards more power. You're gonna lie back, and if you use your arms to get that power, I don't mind at all. As long as you're getting lots of speed on the way up, slowly back down, and then power on the way up, and back down. So here, I'll pause the timer there, just give you guys a second to get down, then we'll hit that the last exercise of the day. So it's regular sit-ups, just adding that power, so speed on the way up on your sit-up. So I'll start the countdown and we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. First round, power sit-up. And nice job adding some weights there too. 3, 2, 1. So if you do have some weights, if you have you go overhead with it, and you power it up, gives it a little bit more challenge. So 20 seconds. Already halfway, 10 seconds. Recovery. So we're under a minute total in the workout, just a couple more rounds. Second last one. Just finish off strong. Get out as many of those sit-ups as you can. And nice job controlling that descent as well. So letting yourself down slowly kind of keeps your core active a bit longer. 3, 2, and 1 more. And then we're done just in time. We'll do a quick stretch. So last one, 3, 2. So last round sit-ups, just as much power as you can get out here. You got 5 seconds. Try to get a couple more. 3, 2. And nice work, everyone. Finishing off. Really tough kind of strength power combination. And here I'll stop my screen share. If you have to hop off, if you're going to eat or anything, you can hop off, but just make sure you stretch out throughout the night, especially the quads and the glutes. Otherwise, if you can stay on, I'll lead you guys through a quick stretch here.
Thank you, coach.
Yeah, no worries.